Hi guys, so today I wanted to make a video talking about reading and writing concerning a disability, and the reason I wanted to make this video was because a few days ago I got this book in the mail that I was super excited about. That book is Accessing the Future, a disability themed speculative fiction anthology, and basically what that means is that this is a collection of short stories written by disabled people, kind of for other disabled people, and totally here for anything that is on voices. And I don't know if any of you guys have heard kind of about the movie Me Before You, which I think came out today, maybe. And a lot of people in the disabled community have spoken out against it, like why it's problematic and everything, and how it's a whole trope of the disabled dead person. That's what it's about. And kind of the reason I'm so excited about this anthology is because it is on voices, and because I'm going to be able to kind of read this book that is written kind of which isn't focused on the disabilities, but still kind of incorporated into the stories and kind of have their own complexities in and of themselves. Yeah, so that was the first part that I wanted to talk about, and then the second part is writing about disability. Still very much an amateur writer, and so everything I write isn't by any means good. But kind of I feel like I'm not necessarily at that level. I feel like when I write about disability, sometimes I perpetuate kind of harmful things as well. Yeah, and I kind of hope to kind of just kind of do that as much anymore, and kind of write kind of more where I'm challenging things instead. But yeah, I've written a few things about disability. I'll tell you guys about that. So last semester I wrote, not last semester, the semester before last, I wrote concerning disability, the creative nonfiction, which was the story about getting my first, not my first prosthetic, my first, the last prosthetic I got, which has a movable foot for heels. And I was super excited about that because it was my first time getting that. And it was about being feminine and kind of finally being feminine, because I feel being feminine and being disabled are kind of exclusionary things, even though they're not, but it feels that way sometimes. And then this past semester I wrote a story about more chronic illness, where the character does have a chronic illness kind of based very similar to me, where it was kind of arthritis, and she couldn't play the piano anymore, and it was kind of that acceptance, and kind of also that acknowledging that, and then kind of it was kind of making the choice of it being worth it, and kind of being worth the pain of still playing even though she couldn't anymore. Kind of, it was really short. And then my last story that I wrote, which I do plan to expand into a novel because I really liked the idea, is about an amputee actress, which was based kind of on Angel Jufria, if any of you guys know her. She's an actress. She has a really cool bionic hand, and it was kind of that, kind of trying to make it cyberpunk, but I failed at it because I'm a bad writer. Yeah, I think those are all my disability stories. But yeah, I do plan on eventually getting to the point where I can write things within kind of the own voices community, and kind of within the disability community, and have it not perpetuate harmful things, and kind of be complex, and kind of show different aspects of people. And hopefully this book will kind of at least give me some sort of guide of how to do that, because where I am right now, I cannot do that. I don't think I can. And I don't know if it's a thing just by nature of being disabled, I can't be problematic, but that's like, yeah, yes, I can. Yes, I definitely can. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for listening. Bye, guys.